Hmm. Hello there, Carl. Welcome. This is going to be the biggest tank I have ever created. You can probably tell by the title. So, although from here it looks normal size, once I get closer, you really see how absolutely humongous this thing is. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I think it's coming out pretty great. Let's see. I also want to do like a quick size comparison. I cannot see what I'm clicking because my phone is in the way. Now let's get a mouse, which in real life I believe is one of the. Ah man, I forgot. I think I have to close the game and open it again. Elephant Tank said, yeah, pretty much. I'm going to have to close the game and open it again. I hate this glitch so much. Sometimes since I don't have like an actual gaming computer, I use NVIDIA GeForce, like you can see it here, GeForce Now, whatever it's called. So yeah, dismiss this. Okay. So yeah, sometimes if I'm unlucky, it just doesn't load my subscribed creation. So I don't like that. So I'm just gonna load up the game again and hope it works. Oh, by the way, Carl, I see you commented on the Subnautica Backrooms video. After so long, I finally put episode 2. So how you think it came out? Yeah, thank you, Carl. I also think it came out pretty great, especially the monster sounds. I originally had like the bacteria monster sound from the Kane Pixels' first Backrooms episode, but I thought like maybe that would be too recognizable. So I got a bunch of animal sounds and not animal sounds, free sound effects from YouTube, and then I just combined them, slowed them, and then I got that one. So yeah, I think it came out great. Oh man, is it gonna do that again? Oh, whew. That's good. This is a good sign. Even though it only shows 4, it's gonna load more in a bit. All right, so I'm gonna put the seed, and then I'm gonna go. I'll be right back, Carl. Okay, I'm back. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, so let's go back to this. So this is really great so far, but it has a big problem. Although the turret works fine, let's see. So like, look, we have. Oh nope, needs infinite electricity. So yeah, the turret works great, and you can probably tell right away it has 3 guns. So it has the main gun and then 2 coaxial. We have a 40 millimeter secondary here, which would be 70 in real life. And then we have a little machine gun on the side, a light autocannon. But now here's the biggest problem. If I go to the driver's seat right here, turn it on, it goes mostly in one side, and I'm not sure why is that. So I'm not sure if enough power is going to that side, but I'll find out soon. Hmm. I think what could be going on, maybe I didn't do the piping right here. Ah, yep, this is the problem. Look at this. Yep, there's no piping going here at all to the up power. This is the problem. Yep, I got it. All right, pipe angle. There we go. Now let's try it out. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now it's working fine. Oh, and it stopped. Probably because there's no fuel, because I don't think I have any fuel here. Oh no, there is fuel. So what's going on? I don't know what it could be. You know what? I'm going to put the exhaust pipes out now. I'm gonna move this right there. Yep, perfect. Now I'm going to what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, start doing the exhausts. And here we go. I'm going to build the. Oh no, that is very bad. It's on the skirt right there. I don't want that. And then we're gonna go here. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Actually, no, I can just do a fluid port here. Where is it? Aha, here we go. Yep, that looks great. Another thing I like about this tank that I created, this is probably one of the most heavily armored tanks I have ever created. This thing, um, I've tested its armor out. It can tank a fragmentation shell and an armor piercing. Well, not armor piercing. Armor piercing is actually really good. It's somehow penetrated all of the blocks here. This is like maybe 6 blocks of armor, and then we have extra on the driver's port right here. So the armor piercing somehow went through all of this, through the ladder, through this 2 block thick wall, and into the engine right here. So any armor piercing shell would disable the tank. So I did research. Apparently, spaced armor can somehow stop a armor piercing bullet. So let's test that. I'm going to do a test right here. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to get a battle cannon right here. Oh, let me build it right here. A battle cannon. And the seats. And now let's start doing the armor. So first it's gonna be just basic blocks. Right there. I seen like someone do a similar test like this before. So we're gonna try spaced armor instead of regular armor at first. So I'm gonna put let's say 3 layers right here, because I think that's all that can fit on in the tank. Man, why is it not working? Like, ah, oh come on! I seriously delete too much. All right, now let's put that there. Delete this, and now for the test subject, it's going to be a battery right here. If the battery catches on fire, then we know it hits. Trigger space. Here we go. Hotkey 1. Alright, cool. Now let's get some battle cannon belts. We're gonna try 3 for the 3 main shells that should be used. So this one's gonna be fragmentation. This one high explosive, and this one armor piercing. I actually put one more because for some reason I think when infinite ammo is on, it loads kinetic instead of anything else. All right, let's try this out. Now let's try fragmentation first. Okay, there it goes. And fire. That did stop the shell. It did stop the shell. Okay. Now let's try armor piercing. Okay. Next one. Yep, that went through everything. Now the next one will be let's see. Okay, kinetic. And boom. That one also went through surprisingly, huh? So now let's try replacing these with weight. So fragmentation didn't damage it. High explosive did. Armor piercing also did. And kinetic surprisingly did also. Now let's combine. No, you know what? Instead of regular blocks, let's replace these with weights. Supposedly weights can help stop shells, but though I don't believe them. Okay, there's one. Come on, why isn't that? Three. Alright, there we go. Let's try this now. Fragmentation. It appears I have died. That that was not planned at all. But it surprisingly did no damage at all. I had no idea that was possible. How about we turn player damage off this time? What just happened? Oh look, high explosive somehow didn't go through. It didn't go through the battery. Okay, okay. This looks good. So fragmentation, high explosive, did not penetrate. Let's try armor piercing and kinetic. Armor piercing and fire. Okay, that indeed somehow hit the battery. Look, it went through 2 layers, but then did no damage to the third, and then somehow damaged the battery. This is very interesting. Now let's try kinetic. Kinetic. Load that in. That one did not hit it. All right, nice. So the only one that penetrated was armor piercing. Now, instead of like spaced, we're going to put them all clumped together. And here we go. First up, fragmentation. This is honestly a better high explosive because the high explosive in the game is just too explosive. It would do damage to absolutely everything. And yet again, somehow no damage. Look at that. Okay, next one, high explosive. That one did damage the battery. Okay. Next one. I think we already know where this is going. Fire. Yup, that one. As expected, it penetrated. Now, one more. Last one. Kinetic. This one I'm not so sure about. Let's see what happens. That one also penetrated. Kinetic has surprisingly really high penetration. Now, let's just see if the armor is just so thick. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the thickest part of the armor in my tank is like 6 blocks. So there's 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's 6 blocks of armor. I'm going to try this, and then whichever armor scheme we see wins, I'll put it on the tank. First up, fragmentation. No damage at all. High explosive did also very little damage. A piercing. This one I can already see where it's going. Oh, it also withstood it. Look at that. It also withstood the battery. The shell. Alright, let's see if kinetic can finally pierce it. And no, it cannot. Look at that. So 6 blocks of armor can indeed withstand most of the more important shots in the game. Let's see how actually how thick the armor is. So on sloped area like this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks. Okay. So it's 5 blocks of armor, and then it just gets thicker as it goes down because of the slope design. So let's try this area where the 2 parts connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 blocks of armor right there, but that's only on the thickest part. Let's undo all this. I could try and just simply add more blocks around here on this area, and then that should be enough to block almost any shot in the game. But when I'm testing it, it's just that the higher up you go on the armor, the less thicker it is. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I think what I'm gonna do, hang on, I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm gonna move the transmission back a little bit, and then I'm going to add more armor to it. So I'm gonna move all this back a little bit. Move it one block to be exact. Also, Carl, are you still here? Just asking. I'm going to block that. I'm going to put a pipe right there. Extend that. Okay, move the transmission back. There we go. Now get a straight pipe right here. Actually, put a enclosed pipe. There we go. And now we can move the seat back a little bit. Okay, it's fine, Carl. Now I'm going to select the seat and move it back. But this is going to be blocking the way. I can just delete this. I can undo it later. All right, there it goes. Moved it back one block. Actually, I should have not done that. What I'm gonna do here. Ah, man, did I delete the? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, I actually want to move this entire thing back. Okay, select that. Move it back. All right, perfect. Oh, come on, merge. There we go. I'm going to add more weight blocks all throughout the frontal plate here. Need to turn on symmetry mode. Turn on, erase all the blocks here. And now replace it with weight blocks. Now I'm going to get regular blocks. And then cover it all up there, so just so it looks nice. And yeah, there we go. An extra block of armor already. I think I covered the viewport here. Alright, there it goes. Now I'm thinking I could create this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a closable viewport so you get even more on there. Oh, wait. I think that was that? Oh, that was not good. I erased a whole block right there. Yeesh. You know what? No, it's fine. I can do it on this side. I'm going to get a linear track. Then track extension. Now I'm going to get wedges here. Weights. Erase this. So this is going to cover the viewport with the click of a button. I'm going to put two buttons here actually. One of them is going to be for the brakes and the other is for the closing the viewport. Again, numerical switch box, constant number. One of them is going to be negative, positive one, and now negative one. Now, which way is the linear track facing? Okay, so positive, negative is up. So which one is negative? This one. So this one is going to be on, this one off. I said off. This is going to connect to the linear track. Where is it? Here it is. And now this is going to control this button right here. Alright, let's test it out if it works. Set it back to day. And, okay, viewport close. Oh yeah, look at that, it works. Alright, yeah, that looks great. But it closes real fast. That looks kind of a little weird for me, to be honest. Like the viewport, and then you see so many blocks right there. It looks a little interesting. All right, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do next, because obviously you don't really want to have that open in the middle of battle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do a camera. Get a camera. I'm going to get inverse pyramids to make it look nice. Okay, and now I'm going to get a nope, don't want to erase that. So I don't want to erase that. Now we erase this little part. Now we'll get a viewing scope. This little guy is going to connect to the camera video here. Now what is this? Occupied? No, we don't want that. Alright, that looks great. So now, when you're in the middle of battle, close this, and you can look through here. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, why is it not going? Hello? Need infinite fuel? Why is it not going? Man, what did I change? Ah, you know what it is? The transmission isn't connected. That's what it is. Yeah, I put an angled pipe. Look at that. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, yup, there it goes. Now viewport up. Yeah, now I can look through here. It's a little slow, but hey, like you said it yourself, Carl, a second ago, it's an elephant tank size. Another thing about the front wheels, for me it looks ugly, but it's practical because I noticed on my older tanks there was always an issue where it would get stuck on the frontal plate. If I was trying to go up a mountain or something like that, the land would just get stuck on the frontal plate, and then I couldn't go any higher, and that was really annoying. So we're gonna go over here to this mountain at a very very slow rate, and I'm going to test it out. Yeah, this is very, very slow. I would like to make it so the camera is barely noticeable because although this is obviously not gonna fight against other people, there's like no whole wars in Stormworks, which is probably a good thing. Um, I don't want it to be like an easy target, but it's fine. I'll just leave it how it is. Okay, here we go. We're approaching the mountains right there. At still a very slow rate. This reminds me a lot of when I play the T95 in or T28 super heavy tank in War Thunder. It was really slow, but it had an amazing cannon, and I've always felt so unstoppable in that tank. Because meanwhile, when my other teammates were struggling to kill a Tiger tank, I just swooped in from the back, turned my tank towards them, and then blew him up in one shot through the turret cheeks. Oh, all that, and I can't even go up this one ledge. Why is it stopping again? I mean, no, realistically, no tank is gonna go over this type of terrain, but it was worth a shot. All right, let's take this back. Okay, so let's take this back. So what can I do now? I would like to make like a driver's hatch that can pop down in the and the driver can stick their head out to drive. But as you can see, the forward turret mounted design is not doesn't really like that. So what else could I do with this? I'm thinking I always never know what to do with the back of tanks like this. Like look how awkwardly it just cuts off right there. I really don't like that. What if I Hmm. Hmm. Oh, did I chat? Did I discover something? No, I did not. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, this looks okay, I guess. I know the perfect design. I'm just going to do like this. Stop it right there. Okay, cut all this off right here. Now I'm just gonna get wedges. Man, I don't have symmetry mode on. I always hate it when I notice that I don't have symmetry mode on. Yeah, I just noticed that call 3 people. One of them is me, another is you, and I'm not sure who the third person is. I think I'll just erase this because look how awkwardly it cuts off there. I'll also erase this line right here. Right, perfect. I think I can just do the other side right here real quick. It's not that hard. Wait, this is 2. Okay, that's also 2. Okay, I thought it was a little weird there for a second. Okay, boom, bang. Again, I'm going to have to cut off all this right here. Ah, hello, Toaster. I thought we figured out you were here. Yes. Hello, welcome. Also, I see you changed your profile picture. I can quickly tell from the colors in it. I don't know what it is exactly. It's super small. I can't see. This is my newest project. I know this is like maybe the 20th tank I'm working on, but you could probably tell by the title, this is the biggest one I've ever worked on. Look at this behemoth of a tank here. What the? What just happened? Yeah, I think this is coming out absolutely humongous so far. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I 100% plan on making a joke video about it later. I 100% plan on making a video about it. By the way, the Subnautica Backrooms episode 2, after so long, I finally published episode 2. And now with that, now that it's ready, now that I'm sorry. Uh now that it is out, I am probably gonna need you soon as a voice actor because I'm sorry I didn't give you like the script. I gave you the script, but I never used your voice because I changed the story and there was just There was just no space for you anymore in the story. I changed it up a little bit, but now I know exactly how you're gonna fit into the story now. What am I gonna do here? I don't know. Hmm. I think everything the every engine every oh my gosh, stuttering so much. Everything engineering wise, I think is already good. The fuel tanks are connected, the radiator is connected, exhausts are connected. I would like a good air intake. Maybe that's what's happening. It stalls out sometimes. So I'm going to put piping here. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to use symmetry mode. Welcome back, Toaster. Did you already watch it that fast? Wasn't it like a minute long? It's fine. I think I'm going to use other pipes. Look, so pipe enclosed, pipe angle. Make it face that way, and then this pipe is gonna go into the ceiling here. What did I do right here? Pipe angle. Here we go. Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Yes, you are indeed that. I'm going to check this. Hang on. Is it right? Yeah, I knew it wasn't. Oh, wait. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get fluid port. Ironic how it says fluid port, but this thing can pretty much be used for anything. Also, I think this is gonna prevent the turret from rotating properly. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but it's fine. I'm just gonna test it out. So I'm going to test the turret rotation. Make sure it's not. Is it going to prevent it from turning completely? Oh, what the? What is happening? Oh, would you look at that? This wall is preventing it, but it's fine. I can just move it back a little bit. So, what do you think of the new Subnautica Backrooms episode, Toaster? Was that super long wait actually worth it? I honestly don't think it was. I took way too long with that, I feel. And pipe straight. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to select this entire wall and move it back. What are you talking about, Toaster? Fellow Parasa? I don't even know how to pronounce that. The last bit of your sentence there, Toaster. I'm going to select this entire wall here, and I'm going to move it back one block. I honestly don't think moving it back one block is going to be enough, though. You know, simple solution. Just erase this whole ladder right here. It looks nice, but doesn't really have any use. Only this does. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I see now, Toaster. Thank you. So now the turret should be able to rotate fully, unless those air ducts are going to... Oh, no, they don't. They don't affect it. Oh, right, cool. Testing out the weaponry. Oh, yeah, this is coming out great. Now what should I do now? The viewport is already done. The commander's hatch. Commander's hatch came out great also. Carl also said something about that toaster. Just random pipe right there, because why not? I'm gonna put a flag there in the meantime. Oh no, look at that. I can't. I just moved this down. That's how I fix it. I'm gonna put a flag here. I'm gonna show you guys which flag it is. I'm going to put this one. Category, no. Countries, no. This one. Where is it? Where is my country? Where is it? Come on, where is it? I know it's around here. What? It's not here. Um, can you guys guess so far? I've told some of you, I think, but can you guys guess it before I find it? Oh my gosh, where is it? I swear when I'm looking for it, it's not here. There's just so many. Here we go. Finally. Yes, that looks great. Still extremely slow. This tank is. You know what? I'm not even gonna drive it around. That's just a waste of time. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Oh right, what else could I do? Let me think for a bit. Hmm. I'll be right back, guys. No veo ya. No sé dónde es eso de. Son números raros. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Colombia? Huh. Okay. Um, I would like to fix this part of the tracks here. Okay, see you later, Toaster. Also, what's the film? I didn't know you also had friends that also did films. Hope it comes out well. Carl, any suggestions that I should do here? What do you think? Anything I should put? I think I'm going to. Oh, you know what? Just to make it look nicer, I'm going to put an inverse pyramid here. Like I said, I think you already saw it. The second episode is finally published, and the third episode is well on its way. I think that looks better. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. What should I do here? I think I'm going to move the entire thing one block down so you can stand up in it. I'm going to select this. Oof, man, I have to delete the entire floor. Yes, yes, yes. I still don't know exactly where you could come in, because I also have another friend of mine on VR. I know exactly where he's gonna come in. Toaster is also gonna be in it. I'm still thinking of your role, but don't worry, I'll get it eventually. Okay, I think that's good. But then this gearbox right here is not gonna be connected properly. Hmm. Should I move this? But then, it's fine though. I could block. Carl, what do you think? Should I block? Keep it like this and block off the transmission. Not the transmission, but like differential. I think it's called. Should I block that off? But just it doesn't look nice, but it would be really efficient for like if it breaks. You know what? No, I'm gonna make the decision myself. I don't think I should block it off. Yeah, don't worry, Carl. I will. I assume you're still talking about the Subnautica backrooms. Yes, I will. You'll definitely come in a huge part to play. I'm already thinking of a role right now that you could fit in. I'm not lying about that. I genuinely think of a good one. Okay, I'm going to click that one. Hoo. I don't know what I should do. I'm going to erase these blocks. Oh man, I was so close. Right here. Okay, erase those blocks. That's good. Going to keep these here. I'm going to put a weight block here as well. Block the shots. I'm going to move this down. No, I put that in the wrong spot. Oh man, I have to select this. No. Man. Might just have to delete this. Oh, no, mind. I can just. Yep, there it goes. I put this over again, and now put this one lower. I'll put weight blocks here. I think I just realized didn't. I should move this forward one bit. Yeah, I have to move it forward. Boom. All right, coming out great. Put a few windows right there. That works great. I think that's already good. That's good. So all the transmissions right here. The pipe should be, yeah. There's a pipe right there. So this is gonna be like the drive shaft. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Now I'm going to turn on symmetry mode. Erase all these blocks. Where is the transmit? Where is the transmission? Ah, it's above. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so exposed transmission there. That is maybe going to be a weak spot, but hey, every tank has to have some sort of weak spot. Mm, okay, I think it looks good. I'm gonna save this in case my game crashes, because that has happened before and I don't want it to happen again. Hmm. I think it's already done really. What else could I possibly add? So commander's hatch. Let me look at the outside. So engine system is done. The commander's hatch and door is done. Oh, hey man! After so long, you finally joined my one of my live streams. How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. It's just that we always get on at different times. I notice as soon as I get off on VIA, you also you get on. What is the logic there? What's happening? Yeah, I will. I will. Don't. I have a great plan on Gun Raiders. It's like a VR game. I have a great idea for a YouTube video there. I think I'm gonna do some composite work. And by composite, I don't even know where I would put that. Everything's already done. You know what? Let's connect the electrical. Oh, by the way, Jay, your if you look at my channel, I completed the Backrooms, Subnautica Backrooms Part 2 after so long. I finally did it. uh, since I have great plans for the series, I might need you as a voice actor soon. I have great plans for the expansion of the series soon. What is this? A button? Yeah, I did. I remember. I told you about it. I think that's already all the electrical stuff. That's good. For a second, I thought Toaster had returned when I saw you join, Jay. Entonces, ¿tú sabes qué? ¿Qué voy a hacer aquí? Solo voy a hablar así, no tico, pues. Porque como tú llegó, Jay, solo voy a hablar así por qué no? Yo ya decía que desde el comienzo que yo hice este video, yo ya sabía que voy a hacer hablar así por un tico. Yo pienso que voy a poner un diseño, no puedo poner diseño ahí mejor, porque mire que no hay espacio aquí, solo se va abajo, yo no quiero eso. Oh, no, ¿tú sabes qué? Ya, ahí, perfecto. Ahí, perfecto, se salió. What about you, Jay? Ya, no, yo no sé nada que está escribiendo de Carl. Ok, ahí sí vamos a hacer la plan que nos hizo hace un momentico. Yo no sé cuántos días ya tiene. Yo, yo, yo fui pensando hasta para esto, pero no, mejor que no, porque siempre es mejor tener eso ahí. No, yo no dijo nada sí, sí, sí. No, en verdad no. No, yo no dijo nada. Yo no sé qué más pasa con esto. Ya todo está bien. Este asiento aquí también, la puerta aquí ya está bien. Yo pienso que quiero hacer aquí. Voy a poner un diseño aquí para que se tapa. Pues, pues ahí sí, yo no sé. Ok, ok. voy a testear esto, porque cada vez que yo suba esto, el cañón aquí, mire que se muestre adentro. Yo no quiero eso. Eso yo no gusta. Yo no gusta eso. Carl, yo asumo que tú me estás diciendo algo que yo hable español. Sí, sí, sí. Ese que estoy asumiendo, pues. Hmm, ¿qué yo tengo aquí? Ah, mire que todo esto son... No tienen nada. Oh, you can also speak. I'm so shocked, Carl, that I just started speaking English again. Ah, okay. I didn't know that you could also speak a little bit of Spanish, Carl. It's fine though. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Mm, yo quiero poner más diseños aquí para que parece mejor, pero yo no sé si os gusta eso. Tú sabes que sí, ese parece muy bien. Yo voy a dejar así. Pero mi plan que yo fui haciendo aquí es que yo voy con bloques aquí para que se tapa eso, pero no, no pienso que no va a dejar la cañón. Oh, no, mire, sí se deja el cañón mueve. Ah, sí, porque yo gusta que ya que se tape eso. Yo gusta que se quiere que se tapa eso. Pero ya falta de arriba. Sí, sí, sí. No puedo construir más seco el asiento aquí. Yo no gusta eso. Yes, Jay. I'm definitely doing much better. Absolutely. I honestly haven't checked my subscribe account in I don't know how long. How many subscribers do I have? I think like 1,700 and something around there. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying, Carl. Uh, ¿Qué voy a hacer? Ya voy a poner un límite aquí para que la cañón no puede mover tan arriba. Voy a poner estoy pensando escribir español aquí. No tengo que hacer eso. Voy a poner dos de estos. No, solo necesito uno. Alrighty. Good to see you on my stream once time, at least one time, Jay. All right, see you soon. Hopefully, see you on VR soon. I'm gonna connect that to A and D. Yes, I'll put the clamp to minimum value. What should be the minimum value? Minimum I'll put 15 degrees of gun depression, I guess, and I'll put 20. No, 20, that's not it. 35 degrees of up on yep, that's great. That's super great. This is so great. Max value. Okay, so max value would be how much it could go up. Minimum. Why didn't I think of this? It has to be negative. There. Does that fix it? Yes, it does. I still don't like how that opens up like that though. The bottom is good though. Look how it's covered. I like that. Oh gosh, 30 degrees up is a lot still. How about 20? And I'll put this to 8. You know, Carl, after the why is it still doing that? After I'm done with the stream and I go back to chat replay, I'm probably gonna go in and translate everything, almost everything you've said, because I know how to do that. It's pretty easy to do, surprisingly. Do I seriously have to put that like to 10 or something? Why is this clamp seem to not be working at all? Yeah, it's just peak gun depression. Russian tanks could only dream of this. I'm going off of War Thunder, by the way, like not actual tanks. I don't know much about Russian gun depression. Yeah, Russian mains can only dream about this much gun depression in War Thunder. Are you? Am I sure I got a clamp? Is this seriously a clamp? Yeah, it's a clamp. What's this? Display name, display name, display name. Okay, yeah. Did I connect the electrical? No, I did not for the cannons. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, there's still 3 people here. Who else could be here besides you and me, Carl? I honestly, either I'm not putting enough limit on this here. I'll put 5 and then -1. Just getting desperate here for some sort of result. Look at that. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. What is happening? I try to put it through a clamp, but look, it does nothing. You know what? I'm going to put a gun sight now. Camera. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to save this and I'm going to get an experimental gun sight. Where is it? Maybe. Yes, it's on this one. Maybe. Select tool. I believe the one for whoa, look at all that logic. Yeah, it's on here. It's over here. Yep, there it is. It's always the mysterious third person. Yes. I would check, but yeah, no, I don't think I have that option. So one of them is obviously you and me, but who could be the third person? You may never know. Copy this. I'm going to take it to my tank. Where should I put it? I'll put it to the wall, like right there. But there's already a lot of logic there. So I'll just flip it over like that. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Connect this right. Oh man, there's no monitor. Let me just put that. I think if I oh man, monitor. Video signal. Now I put that right there. If we go to the maybe Carl, that could be one thing. Or it could be Jay. Maybe he left his phone because Because when Toaster left, I saw it go back down to two. Oh, this isn't a. I saw it go back down to two. The viewer count go to two. So yeah, maybe it's her. I don't know. Let's test this out. Testing out the gun sight. Yeah, there we go. Ah, but it's reset. I always hated like how the seats by default they have everything to reset. Watch, I'm gonna go up down. That's to reset. Gotta put that on sticky. Now let's check it out. Yeah, that works great. It's a little like off centered from the main cannon, but it's fine. Here, let me snipe this tree from a mile away. Kabloom. Now fire the secondary cannon. Yeah, this is why the secondary cannon is really the main reason why I wanted to create this, because I know how the mouse it has like a 75 millimeter secondary cannon, so I want to do something similar to that here. By the way, Carl, I want your opinion. Does this gun look better with or without the barrel extension? You know, now that I'm looking at it, I honestly think it looks better without the barrel extension. With the barrel? Okay, so let's see. Yeah. You know, yeah, that actually looks better. Yeah, now that I'm looking again, it looks better. Okay, so what else could I do? The gunner's sight is done. The driver's sight is also done. The commander's hatch is done. This is probably one of the quickest tanks I've ever built. I've only been working on it for like 2 days. You know, I just realized, how would you get inside? I never do any hatches to enter the tanks on this. What could it do? Right here, I guess. Yes, yes, it is, Carl. Okay, let's put that here. Oh man, I put that hatch in a really bad spot. Uh-oh, where do I put the hatch to enter the tank? There is literally no space anywhere. Right here, this is great. And we need literal ladders to get in right here. Ladders. Alright, Cole. Oh, I gotta move this forward. You know, I just realized that's... You know, it doesn't matter. I think that looks great, yeah. So then you would hop. So let's try this. Let's try this. All right, Carl. Yeah, that came out great. Also, they have Spanish classes in Sweden. I didn't know that. Or did you willingly take them? Oh man, you're blocked off by the pipes here. Yeah, this is not a good design. Alright, lesson learned. I got to move the pipes here. I could also move the fuel tank this way. Yeah, I'll just move the fuel tank. That's better. Tank. Ah, all right, Carl. I don't remember exactly. I know I did take Spanish classes in my own school, but it's been so long since I've been doing homeschool for like I don't know, like 2 years I think now, something like that. I don't remember if it was also like a whole class vote or if I was put in there, but it's fine. Let's see. So I'm going to extend the pipes up. Mm, pipe here, pipe there. All right, perfect. So we hop in here, close that hatch, and yeah, there we go. We got access to the tank. I also love. Oh, why is this white so blinding? I'm just going to paint the entire thing the classic my design of tank blue, like the dark blue. I love this color of blue. Just gonna paint at least the turret with this because the white is just too blinding. Paint all this, paint all this. Alright, I think it looks good. I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I think it is marine blue. I think that's it. By the way, I love how this commander's hatch came out because I'm so tired that on like other tanks, I mean, I get it. It's not really hard or like no, not that easy to make, but commander's cupola like this. Because look, I'm sitting right there. I'm pretty protected by like all these windows, but with the click of this button, the door above me opens up, and I can also stand outside like in the movies. But if we look on other tanks, let me just save this. For example, like the Tiger's cupola, this one, Tiger One. So the creator did it well, but the only problem is you can't stand up and like look through these windows because once I spawn it in, the hatch closes right here and then it covers the window, so you can't stand up and see it. You have to open this up and stick your head out, which is probably like extremely dangerous. Also, this Tiger came out really well. I love this one. We have high explosives, a piercing. I think I'm also gonna make like a quick Lotus hatch as well. Has been reduced to just you and me, Cole. It says there's two people left. Whoever the mysterious person was, they left already. I have also been wanting to make like a waterproof tank. So I'm not sure if you watched that movie called the Tiger. Oh no, the Tank. It's like a movie about a Tiger One crew traversing the I don't know they're trying to find some sort of general. If you want to watch it, like I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I like the amount of realism that they have. It's so realistic. But in one scene when they were traveling the river, they had to take the tank underwater. So I heard that early Tiger Ones had that, and I wanted to do that on my tank, but there's several issues. First of all, this turret. Actually, no, because since this is a turret ring, I think water flows through here. So, like, oh yeah. First of all, water's gonna get in through here, through the turret. The turret has weak spots everywhere that are gonna let water get in. And second of all, the air comes in from here. How do I make snorkels? Because if I make, I don't think there's any sort of pipe connector. So I'm not really sure how to do that. What else could I do? What else could I do? In the meantime, I have the perfect plan. Oh, you gotta be. That's great. That is just so great. Man, I have to make like a smaller. I was gonna put the stack flag on the side like I did with this one. I was gonna save it and copy and paste it, but there's always one. Like I always think it's a 3x3, a 3x3 block, but no, this one's a 4x4. So 4x4 blocks. It never fits. 3x3 is always the most convenient. So I just gotta make a smaller version of that one. Also, look at this monstrosity. I think you remember this from a while ago. Unfortunately, the tank never flew. It just wasn't enough. Okay, now. So what is this? Watertight gun turret. Look at this. Doesn't look so water. Oh no, it does look watertight. Yeah, see, they use the turret rings, so turret rings are waterproof. All right. You know what, Carl? I think I'm just gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna continue working on it, maybe off camera. Don't worry, I'm not gonna finish it like right now. Probably also work on some other things, like have some fun. Uh, so yeah. Hope you have a good day, good rest of your day, and I'm going to end the stream right here. Farewell, Carl.